I was in Colorado last week and the temperature never got above 10 degrees and every morning started about 10 below. So between that and my boots being a little tight, I got very cold feet throughout the day. And I don't want to spend $300 on boot warmers, and the chemical pack boot warmers don't really work well for me. So I looked this up online and saw a trick that I'm going to try on my own boots. Basically, take the liners out and use emergency blanket, foil blanket, like the kind you see at the end of a marathon race, and spray glue that onto the liners of the boot. And the theory is that it reflects heat back into your foot. So we're going to give it a try. The blankets are, $1 a piece, and I got a can of spray glue that'll probably last me the rest of my life. And I want to show you how I'm doing it, and then maybe it will work for you, and hopefully it'll work for me. So I've laid the boot out on the foil. I'll basically start with a bigger cut and then trim down from there. So I'm just going to cut a rectangle around the boot so I don't have to deal with this whole large rescue blanket. And then it'll just be easier to work with. Get rid of the larger blanket. And now let's see. I'm going to center this here, fold up a little bit in the back, and just mark at the corner. I'm going to cut in about, 45-degree angle, leaving about 2 inches to the back of the boot so that I have this seam that I can overlap. So you'll see that I'm going to wrap up and around like this. That'll get tacked down. Then when I pull the other side up, when I'm ready to glue, it'll all wrap together. Just going to make this 45-degree angle cut a little bit deeper. And here we go, a little bit of spray. A little bit on the boot, a little bit on the foil. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my boot liner. And it goes without saying that part of this blanket is now on the base of the footbed, which also is adding more insulation. So the good thing about this stuff is it's really thin, so it's not going to affect the boot really whatsoever. So I'm going to fold up here, get the glue to stick down on this. And remember what I said, I don't want to be near the base of the tongue because that's going to be a pivot point. So I'm going to trim away from there. And this is not scientific. You're going to have to figure out yourself some of your trim. Unless I make a template or something, but so basically, as we go, I'm able to fold this over, and then you recall that it's all still pretty well glued together. This is actually turning out nicer than my first one. I'm going to keep trim, get rid of some of this excess so that I can see what I'm working with. You'll notice that pinch this all together with the glue at the bottom. Bottom of the boot liner is covered. Front of the boot liner is a little sloppy. I might redo this. But it's so paper thin, I don't think it's going to make any difference on my footbed or toe box for this boot at all. So there you have it, is my $1 solution to $300 boot heaters. So I'm going skiing this weekend. I'll let you know if it works or not, and check back.